We all know those amazing images, right?
Mhm.
Swirling galaxies, nebulae across space stars being blurred.
Oh, absolutely.
I bet most people don't realize a lot of those pictures come from the same place, the Hubble Space Telescope.
Yeah.
It's been up there, what, 3 decades now?
Over 30 years, yeah.
Crazy? But what's the story behind it? What
Mhm.
makes Hubble such a game changer for astronomy?
Well,
Welcome to Cosmos in a Pod, the Space and Astronomy series.
so to start, think about trying to take a picture like through a rippling pool.
Okay.
That's kind of what it's like trying to observe space from down here on Earth.
I
Our atmosphere makes everything blurry.
right.
Hubble, though, orbits above all that about 340 miles up.
Wow.
Yeah, and from that vantage point, it can capture those incredibly sharp images that we're all used to seeing.
So it's like having a crystal clear window to look through into the universe.
No.
That's pretty ingenious. But why Hubble? Who was it named after?
It's named after Edwin Hubble, an astronomer who made some groundbreaking discoveries about the expanding universe
Oh, wow.
back in the early 20th century.
Okay.
And just like its namesake, the telescope itself has expanded our understanding of the cosmos in ways we really couldn't have imagined before it.
That makes sense. So what was it actually built to do? I mean, what were the big goals for Hubble?
One of the main goals was to look into the early universe.
Okay.
By capturing light from the most distant galaxies and stars, Hubble helps us understand how the universe evolved over billions of years.
So like a time machine.
Exactly, it's a time machine,
That's amazing.
allowing us to observe the cosmos as it was billions of years ago.
That's mind-blowing. So it's not just taking pretty pictures then, it's about understanding the history of the universe itself.
Yeah, exactly. Another key objective was to accurately measure the universe's expansion.
How do they do that?
So we do that by using special types of stars called Cepheid variables and type Ia supernovae.
Okay.
These stars act as what we call standard candles. Their intrinsic brightness is known,
Okay.
so we can calculate their distance by how bright they appear to us.
Oh, it's
By observing these stars in distant galaxies, we can figure out how fast they're moving away from us, which gives us a precise measurement of the universe's expansion rate.
so it's like using a cosmic yardstick to map out the universe. Fascinating. What else was on Hubble's to-do list?
Well, how about searching for alien worlds?
Really?
Yeah, Hubble can actually analyze the atmospheres of planets orbiting other stars,
Wow.
looking for signs of life. You know, we're talking about the possibility of discovering extraterrestrial life.
Whoa. So Hubble is tackling some of the biggest questions in astronomy.
Mhm.
How did the universe begin? Are we alone? That's incredible.
But it wasn't all smooth sailing for Hubble.
What do you mean?
Well, it had a bit of a rocky start.
Oh. What happened?
Shortly after its launch in 1990, scientists discovered a flaw in Hubble's primary mirror.
Oh.
During the manufacturing process, it was polished to the wrong curvature.
So like a giant space telescope with blurry vision?
Essentially, yes. The images it sent back were out of focus and unusable for the kind of science it was designed to do. Yeah, it was a huge setback for the entire project.
That must have been devastating. Did they just abandon it?
Thankfully, no. In 1993, NASA sent astronauts on a very daring mission to repair Hubble in space.
Hold on. They fixed a giant telescope in orbit. That sounds incredibly risky.
It was an incredibly complex and risky maneuver, but thankfully it was a success.
Right.
That repair mission turned Hubble into the powerful instrument we all know and love today.
Talk about a comeback story. So once it was fixed, what were some of the major discoveries Hubble made? What's it known for?
Oh, there are so many groundbreaking findings. Perhaps one of the most iconic is the Hubble Deep Field.
Okay.
In 1995, they pointed Hubble at a seemingly empty patch of sky, a tiny region smaller than a grain of sand held at arm's length.
Wow.
They kept it focused there for 10 straight days, collecting as much light as possible.
10 days on one tiny speck of sky.
Why? They wanted to see what was hiding in the depths of space beyond what we could see with normal telescopes. And the results were astonishing. Hubble revealed thousands of galaxies, some billions of light years away, in that tiny patch of sky. It completely changed our understanding of just how vast and populated the universe really is.
It's like finding a whole hidden universe where we thought there was nothing. What other incredible things did Hubble uncover?
Well, Hubble's observations provided the first conclusive evidence that the expansion of the universe is actually accelerating.
Wow.
Yeah. This discovery led to the concept of dark energy, a mysterious force that seems to be pushing everything apart at an ever-increasing rate.
Dark energy. That sounds like something out of science
I
fiction.
know, right? But it's real, and Hubble played a crucial role in its discovery. It also helped us pinpoint the age of the universe, determining it to be about 13.8 billion years old.
It's older than anything you could possibly imagine.
It really is.
It seems like Hubble is rewriting our understanding of the universe. What about those alien worlds we talked about earlier? Did Hubble find anything there?
Yes. Remember how we discussed Hubble's ability to analyze exoplanet atmospheres? Well, for the very first time, it detected water vapor, methane, and other key molecules in the atmospheres of distant planets.
Head out.
It was a monumental discovery, opening up a whole new field of research and bringing us closer to potentially finding signs of life beyond Earth.
That's incredible. I remember those iconic images of the pillars of creation. Those were from Hubble, right?
Absolutely. Those stunning images captured the Eagle Nebula, a star-forming region where massive pillars of gas and dust are illuminated by the intense light of newborn stars.
Wow.
It's like witnessing the birth of stars in real time, millions of light years away.
It's just mind-blowing to think we can see those kinds of events happening from such a distance. So Hubble is doing more than just making scientific discoveries. It's capturing these awe-inspiring images that really capture the public imagination.
You hit the nail on the head. Hubble's images have had a profound impact on our culture. They've become iconic symbols of space exploration, inspiring artists, writers, filmmakers, and countless others.
They've certainly inspired me. They make you realize just how vast and beautiful the universe truly is. And it's not just about the beauty. They've also made science more accessible to the public.
Exactly. Those stunning visuals communicate complex scientific concepts, sometimes better than words can. It's helped ignite a passion for astronomy in people all over the world.
It really is amazing how a single telescope can have such a profound impact on both science and culture.
I know, it's really something.
So Hubble's been up there for over 3 decades, and we've talked about the mirror issue early on. But I imagine keeping a telescope working for that long in space must be a lot of work, right?
You're absolutely right. NASA has actually sent astronauts on 5 separate servicing missions to repair and upgrade Hubble over the years.
5 missions. Wow, that's dedication. What kinds of things did they fix or upgrade?
Everything from replacing faulty gyroscopes, which help point the telescope, to installing new cameras and scientific instruments to boost Hubble's capabilities. One of the most significant upgrades was the installation of the Wide Field Camera 3 in 2009. Yeah, this significantly enhanced Hubble's ability to observe in both visible and ultraviolet light, allowing it to capture even more breathtaking images and make groundbreaking discoveries.
So it's like giving Hubble a regular tune-up to keep it running smoothly. But even with all those upgrades, isn't there a limit to how long it can keep going? After all, it's been up there for a long time.
You're right. Even the best maintained machines have a lifespan. And remember, the last servicing mission was in 2009 when the Space Shuttle program retired. There's no way to send astronauts to fix it anymore.
So Hubble's on its own now.
It is. And while it's still delivering valuable observations, it does face some challenges with aging components.
I see.
After over 30 years in space, some parts are starting to show their age. It's like a vintage car. It still runs beautifully, but, it needs a little extra care and attention.
That makes sense. So what does the future hold for Hubble? Is it nearing the end of its mission?
That's a great question, and it leads us to another fascinating chapter in space exploration. But I think that's a story for part 2 of our deep dive.
Okay, you've definitely piqued my curiosity. Listeners, we'll be back soon with part 2 to discuss Hubble's legacy and what the future holds for space telescopes. Until then, keep looking up.
So we left off talking about Hubble's future.
Right.
It's a bit bittersweet, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
This incredible instrument that's, revolutionized our understanding of the universe is inevitably nearing the end of its operational life.
It is sad to think about, especially after everything we've talked about that it's accomplished.
Yeah.
But I am really curious to hear what you're going to say about this being a new chapter in space exploration.
Right.
What did you mean?
Well, even though Hubble's time is limited,
Yeah.
it's paved the way for a whole new generation of space telescopes.
Okay.
It's like it's passing the torch to its successors, each one building on the knowledge and technology that came before.
That's a great way to put it. So which telescopes are stepping up to carry on Hubble's legacy?
Well, the most prominent one right now is the James Webb Space Telescope, or JWST.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
JW.
It launched in 2021, and it's already sending back breathtaking images and groundbreaking data.
Yeah, I've seen some of those pictures. They're incredible. How does JWST compare to Hubble? What's different about it?
Well, for starters, JWST is much larger than Hubble.
Okay.
Its primary mirror is over 6 times the size of Hubble's, which means it can collect way more light,
Right.
allowing it to see even fainter and more distant objects.
So it's like having an even bigger and more powerful eye on the universe.
Precisely. But it's not just about size. JWST is also designed to observe in infrared light,
Okay.
which is particularly important for studying the early universe.
Why is infrared light so important for that?
Because as the universe expands,
Uh,
light from distant objects gets stretched,
okay.
shifting its wavelength towards the red end of the spectrum.
I see.
The most distant objects whose light has been traveling for billions of years
Yeah.
are so redshifted that their light is mostly in the infrared part of the spectrum.
So JWST can see things that are so far away and so old that their light is invisible to Hubble.
Exactly. It's like peering through a cosmic fog that Hubble can't penetrate. JWST is allowing us to see back to the very first stars and galaxies that formed after the Big Bang.
Wow.
It's literally rewriting the early chapters of the universe's history.
That's incredible. So JWST is already making waves, but are there any other exciting telescopes on the horizon?
Absolutely. There are several ambitious projects in development, each with its own unique capabilities.
Cool.
One that I'm particularly excited about is the Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope, set to launch in the mid-2020s.
The Roman telescope. Okay. What's special about that one? What will it be focusing on?
Roman is designed to have an incredibly wide field of view,
Okay.
allowing it to capture massive panoramic images of the sky.
Wow.
It'll be like taking a wide-angle lens to the universe.
So instead of zooming in on specific objects, it'll be surveying vast areas of space.
Exactly. This will make it ideal for studying large-scale structures in the universe like galaxy clusters and the distribution of dark matter.
Oh.
It'll also be a really powerful tool for discovering and characterizing exoplanets.
That's fascinating. It seems like each new telescope is pushing the boundaries of what we can observe and understand about the universe. It's making me think back to all the big questions that Hubble tackled during its mission. What were some of the most significant unanswered questions that Hubble helped address?
Well, one of the biggest and most enduring mysteries in astronomy is the nature of dark matter and dark energy.
Right.
We know they exist based on their gravitational effects,
Right.
but we still don't know what they're made of.
Right. We talked about that earlier. They're like these invisible forces shaping the universe.
Exactly. Hubble played a crucial role in mapping the distribution of dark matter
Okay.
and measuring the accelerating expansion of the universe,
Uh-huh.
which is driven by dark energy. It provided essential clues that have really shaped our current understanding of these enigmatic phenomena.
So it's like Hubble gave us a more detailed map of the cosmic landscape, even if we don't fully understand all the forces at play.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. And it's not just about dark matter and dark energy.
Okay.
Hubble also made significant contributions to our understanding of star formation.
Oh, right. We talked about those stellar nurseries hidden in those clouds of gas and dust.
Precisely. Before Hubble, our view of these regions was pretty limited.
Right.
But with its ability to observe in infrared and ultraviolet light, Hubble could pierce through those clouds, revealing the processes of star birth in stunning detail.
So Hubble acted like a cosmic X-ray machine, giving us a glimpse into these hidden stellar nurseries.
Exactly. It provided really crucial data that allowed astronomers to study the temperatures, densities, and dynamics of these star-forming regions,
Wow.
leading to significant advances in our models of star formation and evolution.
That's incredible. It seems like Hubble has touched on so many fundamental aspects of astronomy. What about our understanding of cosmic evolution? How did Hubble contribute to that?
Well, one of Hubble's primary missions was to observe the earliest galaxies in the universe, those that formed just a few 100 million years after the Big Bang.
Wow.
By capturing light from these distant objects,
Yeah.
Hubble helped us piece together a timeline of cosmic evolution, showing how galaxies formed, evolved, and interacted over billions of years.
So it's like Hubble gave us a glimpse into the universe's baby pictures, showing us how it all began.
Precisely. It revolutionized our understanding of the early universe and provided a framework for studying the grand narrative of cosmic evolution.
Wow.
It's shown us that the universe is not static, but a dynamic and evolving entity.
That's just mind-blowing. Hubble has accomplished so much, it's hard to wrap my head around it all. It makes you realize just how far we've come in our understanding of the universe.
It's truly remarkable, isn't it? And it's all thanks to the ingenuity and dedication of countless scientists, engineers, and visionaries who made Hubble a reality.
It really is.
Huh.
And those breathtaking images it's captured, they've inspired countless people around the world, sparking a sense of wonder and curiosity about the cosmos. It's definitely had that effect on me. It's like they've opened a window into a realm I could only dream of before.
Exactly. And that sense of wonder and inspiration is perhaps Hubble's most enduring legacy.
Yeah,
It's a reminder that there's still so much out there to discover, and that the pursuit of knowledge and understanding is one of the most noble endeavors we can undertake.
well said. And as we transition into part 3 of our deep dive, I'm curious to hear more about what the future holds for space exploration and the search for answers to those big cosmic questions.
I'm happy to share what I know. The future of space exploration is bright with new and even more ambitious missions planned. It's an exciting time to be an astronomy enthusiast.
We're back for the final part of our deep dive into the Hubble Space Telescope.
It has been quite a journey, from those early hiccups with the mirror
Right.
to all the groundbreaking discoveries.
Yeah,
Hubble has shown us the universe like we've never seen it before.
it really has. Before we wrap up, though, I wanted to touch on something we haven't explicitly talked about yet.
Yeah.
It's about the human element.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Beyond the technology itself are all the people that made Hubble possible.
Right.
The scientists, the engineers, the astronauts, the technicians, countless people who put their heart and soul into this amazing endeavor.
Exactly. Think about it. Designing, building, launching, and then maintaining a telescope in space for over 3 decades.
Incredible.
And then there was that daring repair mission in 1993, sending astronauts to fix a telescope in orbit. Talk about bravery.
It really speaks to our ingenuity and our dedication to exploring the universe.
For sure. And there's an art to it too, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely.
Processing those Hubble images, finding that balance between science and aesthetics.
Right.
Is what brings those distant wonders to life.
Yeah, you're right. Those images aren't just data points, they're works of art that evoke a sense of awe and wonder. They've inspired so many people.
They really have. It's incredible how a single scientific instrument can impact culture so much.
I know. It is. It really shows our curiosity and our desire to find our place in this vast cosmos.
Hubble has become a symbol, then,
Yeah, I think so.
of human exploration collaboration, our shared quest for knowledge.
Beautifully put.
So as we wrap up, I want to leave our listeners thinking about what's next for space telescopes and exploring the universe, what's in store.
Oh, the future is incredibly exciting. Like we discussed earlier, the James Webb Space Telescope is already making waves with discoveries about the early universe.
Right.
And there are so many other ambitious missions in the works. The Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope, for one.
Yeah.
It'll be surveying huge portions of the sky and searching for exoplanets.
Awesome. We really are living in a golden age of astronomy.
We are. There's never been a better time to be stargazing.
That's fantastic to hear. It sounds like we're on the cusp of even more amazing discoveries. For our listeners out there who are feeling inspired by Hubble's legacy, what advice would you give them?
Never stop exploring. There's a whole universe out there waiting to be discovered. Read books, watch documentaries, visit a planetarium or an observatory, connect with other space enthusiasts.
Great advice.
And most importantly, never lose that sense of wonder and curiosity about space that Hubble has shown us.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you're looking for a place to start your cosmic journey, check out our YouTube channel.
Oh, yes.
We have so many videos about Hubble, other space telescopes, and tons of cool astronomical stuff.
And of course, don't forget to follow and subscribe to Cosmos in a Pod for more deep dives into the universe. We'll be back soon with more stories from the cosmos.
That's right. Until next time, keep looking up, keep exploring, and never stop asking questions about the universe around us.
Keep wondering.